A piece of a rectangular paper is folded as shown in the diagram above. So this rectangular paper has been folded from the middle. So we have two sides, and all these sides, this side, and this is the outside, and this is the inner side. So let's say this side 1 and this side 2. So it's folded from the middle. So this side equal to the other side. So side 1 equal to side 2. Okay. Now then a piece is cut off along the dotted line, and the small cut-off piece is unfolded. So we get a scissor and we cut this piece from the dotted line. Okay, and we took this piece and unfolded. Okay, so this piece, if you can see, it has been cut from side 1 and side 2. Okay, so for side 1 it will be cut 6 centimeter and 6 centimeter, and the height is 8. So when we get this out, so the unfolded piece, it will be like this shape. Okay, this is the height, which 8 centimeter, and this is one side. This side for side 1 is 6 centimeter, and the inner side is also 6 centimeter. Okay, now which of the following describes the shape of the cut-off unfolded piece? This is the unfolded piece. Okay. Now a right triangle. Yes, we have a right triangle with legs 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Okay. Anyway, this one, the legs, these are the legs. They are equal because they are isosceles. This triangle is isosceles. So the legs are the same length. So 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter. No, the legs are not 6 centimeter or 8 centimeter. So this is wrong answer. Now an isosceles triangle. Yes, this triangle is isosceles with a base length of 3 centimeter. Here, the base length is 12 centimeter. So this is wrong answer. An isosceles triangle with a base length of 6 centimeter, wrong answer also. An isosceles triangle with a base of length 12 centimeter, this is the right answer because this 6 plus 6 will get 12. So the base here is 12 centimeter. What is the value of B if A, B are the coordinates of the image of 4 and minus 15 under a reflection about x-axis? So here, reflection of x-axis. So let's draw the graph here. This is x-axis, and this is y-axis. So here it's saying the point is 4 minus 15. 4 minus 15. So let's draw it. So here it's 4 and minus 15. Let's say this is minus 15, and x is 4 and y is minus 15. So let's say that the point is here. Now here is saying reflection about x-axis. Reflection about x-axis. So that means this point will be reflected in this side along with x-axis. So this is the reflection. So what will be the value of AB? AB, that means x will be the same because there is a reflection. So x is the same. And y, because it's a reflection, so this distance will have the same distance here. So this distance is 15. So here it will also be 15. So now, so the value of the point, the new point, is 4 and 15. So A is 4 and B is 15. Here in the question is asking about value of B. So the value of B will be 15. A full turn clockwise around the origin is a rotation of. Now, here, a full turn clockwise around the origin. So we will draw the coordinates. We have x and y. So he's telling us about a full rotation. Full rotation, that means it will be, this is the full rotation, clockwise. So this is the full rotation. So as we know, the angle clockwise, it will be minus an angle. This is clockwise. And anti-clockwise or counterclockwise, the angle will be positive. So here is saying that a moving full turn around the origin, so this is will be the full cycle. This is the full cycle. So this full cycle, this is 90, 180, this is 90, 180, 270, and to return back, it will be 360. Because it's clockwise, so it will be negative. So the answer here, it will be minus 360 negative. Okay. Which of the following figures has rotational symmetry? Rotational symmetry means if I rotate the figure 180 degree from its center, 180 degree, and nothing changed to the shape, so this figure will be has a rotational symmetry. So let's take this example, for example, this shape. Let's rotate, this is the center of this shape. Let's rotate this shape 180 degree. So for example, if I rotate this point 180 degree, so this is 90, 180, I will get the same shape, same figure, I will get it. It will be like this. So I will get the same figure, so this is a rotational symmetry. Now let's take this figure. So this is the center of the figure. If I rotate 180 degree, so this figure, and I will draw the coordinates here, this is x and y, I will rotate this figure 180. So this line, if I rotated 180, so let's take this line, if I rotate it 90 degree, so it will be like this. Okay, this is 90. Now I'll rotate this line again 90 degree, so it will be like this. So this figure is not matching the original figure, so this figure will not have a rotational symmetry. Now let's take this face. Let's rotate this face 100 degree. So first we'll rotate 90 degree. So 90 degree, it will be coming like this. So this is 90 degree. Now I'll rotate again 90 degree. So it will be like this. So this is 180. So the result of this figure is not like the original figure. So this is not a rotational symmetry. Now let's take this also, the heart. This is the center. Let's rotate 90 degree. So it will be like this. This is 90 degree. Rotate again 90 degree. So it will be like this. So here, as you see, it's upside down. So this shape is not matching the original shape. So it's not, this figure has not rotational symmetry. Let's do this one. This is the center. Okay. Let's rotate it 180. So we'll first rotate 90 degree. So it will be like this. This is 90. Now rotate again 90 degree. So it will have this shape. So this shape is the same like original, so this figure has rotational symmetry. What is the slope of the line whose equation is given by 4y plus 48x equal to 0? So the slope, to get the slope, let's write the line equation, which is y equal to ax plus b, and a is the slope of the line. So let's make this equation in the same form of this equation. So we'll do this. We'll have 4y will equal to minus 48x plus 0. So we want to make 4y to be y. So to do this, we will divide by 4, right? So it will result that y would be equal to minus 12x plus 0. 0 is the b, and a is minus 12. So the answer here, it will be minus 12. What is the slope of the line passing through the points 4, minus 10, and 2, and 10? So this is point 1, this is point 2, 4, x1, minus 10, y1, 2, x2, and 10 is y2. So the slope equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 is 10 minus 10 divided by 2 minus 4. So minus and minus will be positive. So 10 plus 10 equal to 20. Divide by minus 2. So it will be equal to minus 10. So the answer here, it will be minus 10. Refer to the diagram below. Rectangle OSTV. We have OSTV. This is the rectangle. Was rotated onto rectangle WQTR. Okay. Choose the correct option from the drop-down list to complete the statement below. The center of this rotation could be the point. Now, we have this rectangle and we want to make it this rectangle. So to make this rectangle this position, let's do it together. So O, imagine that O, we will do it to be W, and S, we'll put it here, and V will be R, and T will be the same. So we are rotating through point T. So the center is rotation point T. So here the answer is point T. Which of the following shapes has one or more lines of symmetry? So let's take the figure 1. So there is the center. Let's find the center. This is the center. So if we draw a line through the center, so we got that this shape equal to this shape. So this is a line of symmetry. At the same time, if we did a line, vertical line passing the center of this shape, we will get that this shape in this side equal to this shape, or they have the same shape in the other side. So this shape has one or more line of symmetry. Now let's take this shape. Let's say this is the center. I will draw horizontal line. If you can see here, there is no symmetry between this side and this side. We'll do a vertical like this one. Also, we don't have a symmetry between this shape and this shape, so this is not the right answer. Let's take this one, this shape, let's put the center here. Let's draw horizontal. We have a symmetry between this shape and this shape. If we do so, this has one line of symmetry, so this is the right answer. Let's take this shape also. We'll draw a line here. It's not having the same symmetry. And if you do like this also, vertical, we don't have also a same symmetry between this side and this side, so this is not the right answer. So the only two figures have one or more line of symmetry, these two figures. With the coordinate plane, click at the points where the grid lines intersect that belong to the line y equal x minus 2. One point, which is 0 and minus 2, has been already selected for you. There are 3 more points to select. So now, here, let's do one thing. We have y equal x minus 2, right? And we already selected 0 and minus 2 is one of the selection point. Now, let's take here, for example, x equal to 2. And let's see what is the corresponding, and we substitute in this equation, and let's see what is the corresponding y for it. So here y will be equal to 0. So we have another point which is called 2 and 0. So it will be this one. Okay, now let's take x equal to 4. So here we have y equal to 4 minus 2 equal to 2. So now we have another point which is 4 and 2. So we have 4 and 2. Now let's take minus 2. X equal to minus 2. So x equal to minus 2. So y will be equal to minus 2 equal to minus 4. So we have another point which is minus 2 and minus 4. So minus 2 and minus 4, this is the line. So this is the line which you are going to draw. So let's take also x equal to minus 4. So y will be equal minus 4 minus 2 equal to minus 6. So we have the point minus 4 and minus 6. But this point actually is out of this graph. But it will be, for example, if I take 4, it will be here, for example. Okay? What is the value of k if 1 and 1 is a solution for line equation 15x minus 9y equal to k? So this point is x and this point is y. So let's substitute in this equation. So 15 multiply 1 minus 9 multiply 1 equal to k. So 15 minus 9 equal to k. So k will be equal to 6. So the answer here is 6. What is the value of p if 3 and b is a solution of 5x minus y equal to 10? So 3 is x and b is y. So let's substitute 3 for x and b for y. So we have 5 multiply 3 minus b equal to 10. So here 15 minus b equal to 10. So b will be equal to 5. Fill in the blank. The slope of the line passing through the points minus 2, 2, and minus 4, 16 is. Okay, so this is point 1, this is point 2, this x1, y1, this x2, y2. So the slope equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 will be equal to 16 minus 2 divided by minus 4 minus 2. So this one will be 14 minus 2 is plus. So minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2. So it will be equal to minus 7. So the answer here is minus 7. In simplest form, what is the slope of the line passing through m minus 1 and 4 and n minus 3 and minus 4? Minus 1 here, x1, 4, y1, n, x2, minus 4, y2. This is point 1, this is point 2. So slope be equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So it be equal to minus 4 divided by minus 3 minus 1. So here it would be minus 8 divided minus is plus. So minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. So it will be equal to 4. So the answer here is 4. Fill in the blank with the correct number. The slope of the line passing through the points 4, 6 is point 1 and 5 and 8 is point 2, 4, x1, 6, y1, 5, x2, 8, y2. So we have a slope y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 will be equal to 8 minus 6 divided by 5 minus 4. So here it will be 2. So the answer here is 2. What is the slope of the line whose equation is minus 3 plus 9 equal to 0? As you see here, it's very simple. X is not there, so that means the slope is 0. Because here 3y plus 9 equal to 0. So if you want to make it in the line form, which is ax plus b, so here we can't see x, so that means a is 0 because 0x equal to 0. Fill in the blanks. Given point B 4 and 9 and Q 0, 5 and segment MN is the image of a BQ under a reflection R. Here he didn't say a translation, but it's a reflection. This is a new term, reflection. That means that there is a reflection like that BQ, for example, this is BQ, okay? So reflection, that means like there is a mirror between BQ and MN. It will be like this, okay? Now, M is the image of B, okay? M is the image of B, and N is the image of Q. If the coordinates of M is 12 and 9, then the coordinates of N, okay, now is as is, because it's a reflection, as we see here, Y coordinates for point P is the same like the Y coordinates of M. And because it's a reflection, of course, the point Q, the Y coordinates for point Q, it will be the same like N. So the Y coordinates for N is 5. Now here we need to get X now. To understand more, let's draw the points and see how we can solve it. Now, let's draw point P. It's 4 and 9. So let's say this is x4 and this is 9. So this is point P. Okay. Now point Q is 0 and 5. So let's say this is 5. So this is point Q. So, and this is the line. Okay. Now for point M is 12 and 9. Because the reflection, we say it will be the same. So let's say this is 12. This is 12 and 9. It will be the same. And imagine there is a mirror here. There is a mirror here. Okay. Because there is a reflection. So now, as you see here, the distance between B and Q is 4, right? Because Q here, the distance between B and Q is 4. So that means the distance between M and N is also 4. So that means N, and because it's a reflection, we said that the y coordinates of Q, it will be the same like N. So N will be in this line, anywhere in this line. And the distance between B and Q is 4. So the distance between M and N also is 4. So M start at 12. So we have 4 units. So it will be 16. So the end point will be on 16 and 5. Because if we draw the line, you see the line is like is reflection to each other. It is a reflection. You got this point? Three vertices of the rectangle ABCD are given on the coordinate plane below. Okay, I have A, B, C, but I don't have D. What is the value of B if the image of the fourth vertex D under a reflection about the x-axis is A and B? So this question has two parts. First, we need to get the point D. Okay, then we need to get the image of the point D reflection under reflection of x-axis. So here we have a rectangle A, B, C, D. We need to locate D. So because it's a rectangle, so we will know that we have this A, B, C. Okay. Now, as a rectangle, we will know that AB will equal to CD because it's a rectangle. So that means we will move same units of AB until we get D. At the same time, AD equal to BC and AB equal to DC. So now, here, this point, the coordinate of this point of D is minus 2 minus 3. Okay, so this is minus 2 minus 3. Now, we need to get the image. Let's locate the image of D on the reflection of x-axis. This is the x-axis. So to get the reflection, we will move this D from x-axis is 3 units. 1, 2, 3. So to get the reflection, we will move in the opposite side 3 units also. 1, 2, 3. So D 1, 2, 3. So D will be here. So then the image of the D and the reflection of x-axis, it will be 3. So it will be minus 2 and 3 with the reflection of x-axis. So A, it will be minus 2 and B will be 3. So here the value of B, it will be 3. Given BQR is a right triangle, we have BQR is a right triangle, okay? The respective images of P, Q, and R under a reflection above line QR. So this line is the reflection. Okay, R B dash Q dash R dash. So we need to draw the respective image of B, Q, and R, and this is the reflection. There's a reflection line. We will reflect about line QR. So QR, line QR is like a mirror. This is a mirror. So let's draw R and Q. R, it's in the line of QR. So the reflected point for R, it's in the same point. This will be R dash. And Q will be the same. So this Q dash. For B, it's far from the mirror with 6 centimeter. So the reflection side, it will be also 6 centimeter. So this is the B dash. Now the distance between B to B dash, so it will be 6 plus 6 equal to 12 centimeter. What is the value of B if A and B are the coordinates of the image of -7, -11 under a reflection about x-axis? So x-axis, so we'll talk about y. So from -11 it will be 11. So the answer here, it will be 11. How we can get this? Now let's draw this point. So this is x and y, okay? Now we have the point -7 and -11. So let's draw. Let's assume this is -7 and here -11. So the point, for example, this is the point. So now here is saying under reflection about x-axis. So that means this is x-axis my reflection. So this is the mirror to me. So how far this point from the mirror? It's 11 units. So the reflection will be also far 11 units from this axis, from this line, which is the mirror. So the B value is 11 and the A value is -7. So if we ask for A, it will be -7. For B, it's 11 because I'm doing the reflection about x-axis. What is the value of A if A and B are the coordinates of the image 10 minus 15 under reflection about y-axis? Now the reflection changed to be about y-axis. So y-axis, that means we're talking about x. So here's 10 and y will be the same. So 10 here, so A it would be -10. Let's see how we did it. So let's see, this is the coordinates here. I have x and y. Now let's draw the point. It's 10 minus 15. So let's assume this is 10. And here is -15. So this is the point. Now he said that the reflection about y-axis. So this is the reflection, or this is the mirror to me. So this point is far from the y-axis or the mirror around 10 units, right? So the image of this point will be also far from this mirror 10 units. 10 units from y-axis, so it means here it will be -10. Right? So and y will be the same, -15. So now the A will be -10 and B will be -15. So here it wants the A, so the answer will be -10. Okay? PQRSTUVW is a regular octagon with the center O. I have this center O. And if you see here between each point, the angle is 45. And even here will be 45, 45, 45, and so on. Okay? Now, what is the image of B? I have this B. So B here also will be 45. And here 45, 45, 45 degree. Okay. What is the image of B? He wants to know the image of B. If the octagon is rotated about its center 90 counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, that means this side. Clockwise, it will be rotating in this direction, and counterclockwise will be rotated in this direction. So now we want to rotate B 90-degree counterclockwise. As we said, it will be in this direction. So that means B will move here 45, 45. So this is the image of the B for 90-degree. So it will be V. So the answer here, it will be V. Refer to the figure to answer the question. I have fill in the blank a rotation of minus 90 degree. Take care about the sign. Minus the 90 degree, that means clockwise. Means it's going clockwise. About the origin, since A to, so we'll move A, rotating clockwise 90 degree, so it will be D. So the answer here is D. Why we moved clockwise, which is minus, because we said minus 90 degree. If it's counterclockwise or 90 degree, so it will move in this direction. Okay. A half turn counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, that means it will be a positive degree. Around the origin is a rotation of. Now we have these coordinates. We said counterclockwise, that we will rotate in this direction. Now here is saying half turn. A turn or full turn is 360. So half turn will be 360 divided by 2, so it will be 180. So the answer here 180. Which of the following figures is drawn with a line that is not a line of symmetry? Okay, let's see this one. This is the line. Imagine this is a mirror, so this is a line of symmetry. Okay, this one is a line of symmetry because this shape is like this shape, and this is a line of symmetry, is this shape like this shape. But here, this shape is not like this shape, so this is the answer.